Okay, Jai Hind friends. So as you are already familiar with that definition part we completed, degree of polynomial we completed, zeros of the polynomial we completed. Now let us go for the value of the polynomial at a given point. How we are going to solve? So for example, let us take the polynomial. For example, it is as what is the number? Let me take 4. Okay. Let the polynomial fx is equal to 2x plus 3. Now we need to find value of the polynomial at a given point. Means they will provide a point, they will provide a value and you need to calculate it. Suppose in place of here, they in zeros of the polynomial, how we calculate it? If you did one, then you can check my previous video, you will get the idea. In that condition, we need to already fx we need to take as 0. It is the output we will take as a 0. But here we will provided the value, at that provided value, what will be the answer? That we need to calculate. So in place of x, let us take 1. Then let us take, here we are taking 1. Then in place of x, I will put here 1. Then plus 3 equal to 2 into 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 5. It will be the answer. Same, suppose in place of that, they will even provide you minus 1 also. Means any negative number also. Then in place of that, our function will remain same. See here, 2 into, in place of x, how much I will write? Minus 1 plus 3. How much I will get? 2 into minus 1? Minus 2 plus 3. What will be the answer? Plus 3. So at a given point minus 1, I am getting answer plus 3. If at a given value plus 1, I am going to get here plus 5. So like the value will be given to you, you need to simply substitute. It's not limited up to that. There could be even squaring like that terms also. That also you should able to be familiar with that. Now let us go to the next part, that is types of polynomial. What are the types of polynomial that we need to consider? So let me note it down. Types of polynomial. Now how we are going to study? So first, as we know that degree means what is the highest power over there. Here types we are going to determine in terms of number of terms. For example, 2x. Next I am writing here 2x plus 3. Next 2x square plus 3x plus 2. 2x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 4. Now as you are able to see the difference, correct here? Now what you are able to see the difference? Here, I think that you can tell me, sir, here I am seeing 1 term, here I am seeing 2 term, here I am seeing 3 term, here I am seeing 4 term. Yes, very good, that is the difference. Now here if the only one term. Now what do you mean by term? Term means the most simplified way, most simplified answer, and it should be differentiated by the help of plus or minus. Means in between them plus or minus I can note it down, but I should be able to distinguish it. Here 2x, suppose it is 2x, only one term is given over there, then I will call as a monomial. If the two terms are given over there, then I will call it as a binomial. If the three terms are given over there, 1, 2, 3, then I will call as a trinomial. If the four terms are given over there, then I will say here quadnomial. In the same way, how many terms? Here 1, 2. 2 terms are given over. Now there will be a tricky question over there. Can you tell me what is the answer? 3x plus 4x. Now can you tell me what is that? Now you can simply, student will think that's why here 2 terms, so I can directly say it's a binomial. No dear, that answer is wrong. Let me tell you. 4 plus 3 I can solve. What is I told? The minimum solvable value, minimum final answer you should represent, but the final answer, what is means by that final answer I can't solve. But here I can solve. 3x plus 4x, what is the answer? 7x. How many terms I got? 1 term. So my answer will be here monomial. I hope so you got a point that how to find out monomial, binomial, trinomial, quadnomial, and after that also values are there. Now let us move to the next part, that as you are able to see that relation between zeros and coefficients. So in here we are going to, in your syllabus there is first one is quadratic equation. Now already we know that what is the value of what is going to be the quadratic means highest power 2. So let me note it down, the standard equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the standard quadratic equation here. Now in that I need to calculate different types given over there. First step, there are formulas over there. This is the quadratic equation. Now can you tell me, here already we know that zeros we completed. Zeros means how to calculate zeros. So if it is a linear polynomial, then zeros will be 1. If it is a quadratic polynomial, then zeros will be 2. Means in place of x, 2 value I will get, so that if I will substitute in place of x, I will get here 0. If it is linear, then I will get how many zeros? 1. If it is quadratic, then how many zeros I will get? I will get 2 zeros. Now see here, in this equation, how I will solve that? That the question will be there. Then how I will solve that? So let 2 zeros I told you, let 1 zeros let it be alpha, and other zeros let it be beta. Means alpha and beta is such a value, if I will substitute in place of that, I should get the answer zeros. Means these are the zeros of the polynomial. There are certain relation between zeros and this equation. Now let us find out that ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now suppose I am dividing both the sides, divide both the sides by a. Why? Because it is a coefficient. Now see here, ax square by a plus bx by a plus c by a is equal to 0. Correct? Now in that a cancel, x square plus b by a into x plus c by a equal to 0. Correct? Up to here I got a equation. Am I right? Now what the mathematician had done, same thing they had represented in a very beautiful way, that is, as I told you, x square plus b by a x plus c by a, they are able to represent. Correct? Now what they had done, x square plus, in place of b I can write here alpha plus beta. What is alpha and beta? They are the roots of this equation. Roots means it is a zeros. Zeros means what? It is a value. If I put in place of x, I will get answer 0. Definitely we will solve in our next lecture that what are the value, what are the problems over there. Till now you can understand x square, in place of b I can write here alpha plus beta, that is a relation. X plus, in place of c I can write alpha into beta, where alpha plus beta. So this is also named as sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. As I told you, alpha and beta are the zeros. So if I am taking sum, then I will call as a sum of zeros. Definitely here what I am doing, multiplying. So I will write here product of zeros. So definitely by that what I can form the equation. Suppose I know zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Alpha into beta I can note it down, that is your c by a, as you are able to equate it. So this is the standard equation. Sum of the zeros will be minus b by a, product of the zeros will be c by a. That you need to note it down. These are the very important formulas. Now it is not valid only up to this quadratic equation. Let us go for the cubic equation also. In cubic equation, very few questions you can expect from that. But also for your knowledge, let me explain you. The condition you can get here, that is x square plus, like that. Let me explain you what is the first quadratic cubic equation. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. It is a cubic equation. Why it is a cubic equation? Highest power how much? 3. In that, now can we represent in this